Hi, Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you're all doing well. I wanted to talk today about more crazy March energy that's coming through. So, I talked a little bit about it a couple videos ago about all the crazy astrological events that are going on this month in the month of March 2025. But I wanted to add to that today because there's definitely a lot going on. So, we literally just had the lunar eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse just happened. And I was lucky enough to wake up during the night to see it. I didn't think I was going to get to see it, but I just happened to wake up and I looked out the window. I was like, oh, look, there's the lunar eclipse. It's like perfect timing. So it was really cool to be able to see that because I didn't think I would. But it was really neat. So I definitely felt that coming up to the eclipse, like the energy. I definitely felt that energy coming in. I was, kind of tired, and then I could feel uh, like the electric charge going through me. So I definitely felt it coming in. And it was it's kind of a rough couple days leading up to it because I could feel it. And then, just even now, I feel like I'm trying to recover from it. But, it's been messing with my sleep, and then I had a really busy day at wo well, week at work, and then I'd come home at night, and I just was smoked, like, in the evenings, just had no energy, and it was really challenging, and my poor grandsons came over to visit me, a couple nights ago after work one evening, and I just Bubby was just laid out, so, I'm trying to play with them and enjoy them, and I did my best, but it was a struggle. So these energies are definitely feel like they're taking a lot out of me. So also there's some other things going on too that I didn't mention in the earlier video. So we just had the lunar eclipse, but we also have Venus in retrograde right now, and then Mercury's going into retrograde in middle of March. So when a planet's going into retrograde, it looks like it's spinning backwards from our viewpoint, and that's why they call it retrograde. And there's all kinds of, Mercury retrograde's kind of famous for having all kinds of crazy things happen during retrograde, and I believe it's like 3 weeks long because Mercury's closest to the sun and it's a small planet, but so it's not as long retrograde as some of the other planets when they go into retrograde. But I believe like you probably heard of, Mercury retrograde has it, it's known to mess with your equipment, your electronics. It's known to have a hard time speaking. So if I start tripping over my words, I'll blame Mercury retrograde. But, hard time speaking, getting words out. It's also they say not to sign important documents during Mercury retrograde if you can help it, to avoid it. So that's just some of the things that they say about Mercury retrograde. We also have some cazimis coming up this month, and the cazimi is when a planet is in conjunction to the sun. So we've got Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune cazimis this month. So that's going to affect us too. All this is going to affect us some level with the energy. And then don't forget, we've got the spring equinox coming up on March 20th. And that's always great. I love springs. I love spring equinox. It's great when it comes into season. And the equinox, of course, means that there's equal time of light and darkness during the day. So, in the wintertime, it's mostly dark and less light. But when spring equinox hits, it's balanced out, equal amount of light and dark. And then, of course, it starts getting lighter, more and more every day after that. And then at the end of the month, don't forget we have that partial solar eclipse on March 29th. And that's going to be a lot of big energy coming in too. So it's going to be a lot going on this month, just so much energy. And so I did a middle month energy pull on some tarot cards yesterday. And I like to do a reading beginning of the month and middle of the month for myself just to see what the energies are going to be coming in. And basically what I got in the reading yesterday was, to take it easy, to make sure you get a lot of rest, not to push yourself, and that there's things coming in because you think about all this energy coming in, and mentioned in an earlier video that this is a month of transformation. And it could be personally, like in your personal life, but also on a world level too. And we see a lot of things going on in the world right now, a lot of changes that are happening. So a lot of letting go of the old systems or old things in our life that need to go to make room for the new, better things to come in. And so this energy is kind of helping that happen. But I feel, in the cards I got yesterday, what I could see was basically, to take it easy, especially these next 2 weeks of, towards the end till the end of March with all this other, astrological things going on, to make sure that you're resting a lot, drinking lots of water, listening to your body, like try to get sleep when you need sleep, try to eat good healthy foods, and all that will help you to with this energy to transmute the energy, because it's hard on our physical bodies when this energy is coming in from from the planets, because we're not we don't think about it in our day-to-day life that all this is going on astrologically, but it does affect us in our day-to-day life, even though we might, not think about it every day during the day, but it's happening and it's affecting our bodies. And so definitely take care of yourself during this time. And that's kind of what I saw in the cards. Was it was a time, I'm going to say a time of a lull, but it was kind of like this was a these great things coming in for us, either personally or on the global level, or they're not quite there yet, but it's kind of like this is the time to kind of just rest and prepare for these big changes to basically manifest into the physical world. So it's just giving us that time to kind of rest and recharge and get ready for these big changes that are coming in. So I definitely wanted to. Oh, it got really dark. Hold on a second. There we go. It's all of a sudden it got really dark in here. But that's, basically just rest and recharge and make sure that you're taking care of yourself, especially over the next couple weeks. Now, I in the future I will be doing cards in the future. For the channel on for different things, but I just haven't been doing it yet because I'm pacing myself with the information that I want to get out, but that's coming. I'll be down the road. I'll start doing that on a regular basis as well. And I just wanted to make sure that I can get these videos out to you in a nice, timely, consistent way with the information, and then I'll be adding that gradually, so I just have to pace myself, even with when it comes to the technology, because for me, not being very tech savvy and a Gen Xer, I'm not very good with technology. And so my children have to help me out a lot with it. How do I make this work? How do I do that? So I'm learning as I'm going with the channel on that. So as I'm learning and growing, I will add that probably, pretty soon. I'll be adding that to the element to the channel as well. But thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to go over some more crazy March energies coming in and just let you know, just to rest, relax. Like I said, take salt baths, just take it easy on your over the next couple days, next couple weeks, I mean, because we're going to be integrating that energy and getting ready for these big changes to come in, these big positive things coming into our lives, and letting go of the old and that whole transformation. So just be careful, just take care of yourself, because there's a lot going on in the month of March with that energy. So thank you so much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like this video and subscribe so that other people can see this content as well. And I'll be seeing you pretty soon. Bye bye.